What's up, guys? Today I'm going to bring you a video on the plumbing in my system. This is kind of a request video, not really a request video, just something I said I'd put up for Jason Metz fan. So anyways, a lot of this is DIY. I drilled this tank myself. As you can see here, I built these overflow boxes. I built them out of glass, cut them myself, drilled the tank, and set them up. You can see here the tank is drilled on the bottom. It was already drilled on the bottom, and I drilled the back because I didn't want to take a chance of drilling the bottom again and it being tempered. And here I used gutter guard from Home Depot to keep the fish out and snails and all that good stuff. So that works out really good, and that was a good idea from J Daddy 007. And here it just drains out the back, and it goes into a 2-inch T at the bottom, which I'm sure I'll show here in just a sec. There it is here. It goes into that 2-inch T through a ball valve, and I got the overflows adjusted so it doesn't make a lot of noise. Then runs down to the sump. So same thing on this side here. This side's a little bit different in what's going on. This is the main drain that goes into the sump, and then here you can see that pipe right there. Use the gutter guard here, but you see the pipe standing there. That's my emergency overflow. If anything gets clogged, the water level will rise to that pipe and drain down. And it's on a ball valve also, but that ball valve is running wide open, and that'll keep the tank from overflowing if anything does end up getting clogged somehow. So just a little safety thing I put in there. Trying to see down. So that's that side of the stand, or I'm sorry, the tank with the plumbing, and everything runs into these filter socks. I build my own filter socks, or make my own filter socks. I make them really big. That way I can go literally a week without having to change them. And there's that 2-inch drain there. I didn't do the 2-inch drain on the left side there just so I could put in that emergency overflow pipe. And here I'm showing you my Fosban reactor. The sump is a little dirty, can't really see into it. And here's the protein skimmer. And then this pipe here is going to be my auto top off. It's a JBJ auto top off. And it works really good for me. I haven't had an issue with it yet. I've had it for a while. Haven't had an issue with it. And here I'm coming out of a 1-inch bulkhead to my reef flow dart, and up to the tank to the returns. This is all slapped together. This isn't my final plumbing that's going to be stuck with here. I got a couple little T's and branches I'm going to make off so I can run my reactor and stuff. And here is the return lines. I also drilled those. I wish I would have done 2 more on each corner of the tank, but it is what it is. And there's the return lines. I actually put these pieces of PVC in the oven with sand in them so I could bend them. I was trying to eliminate having 90 degrees as much as possible. I didn't want 90-degree bends that much, so that's what I did. I bent a lot of the pipe on the 2-inch side. I don't know if you noticed, but I bent that pipe also. A lot of DIY, and here I'm taking you out. I'm starting the new sump. All my supplies here on the ground. This is going to be a 55-gallon sump build. And these are the plans for the sump I'm putting together. And I'm doing this video a little later. I actually ended up getting 8 stitches last night because I stepped on a sheet of glass. But the sump is done. It's done in this fashion, not to the T, but very close. Things might be running a little differently. And here's my glass. And while I was doing the sump last night, I was hanging out on firedupfishtanks.ning.com,